It's Byron here from Black Ops Toys, and today we're unboxing the deluxe version of the 501st Trooper. Hot Toys is actually starting to release Clone Wars figures, which is amazing. As far as like the Anakin and the Ahsoka, it's the animated armor and outfit with the live action head, which is really cool. And this figure is such a good value for what they release, and it's one of my personal favorites. People are definitely going to pick up multiple of these to make armies. So I'm going to go ahead and pop out all of the pieces and we'll get into it.
A lot of this stuff would make good Mandalorian dash fodder.
Yes. Okay, so we have all the trays. We'll get into the body first. That's the main bit. So, this. Go ahead and pull the plastic off of the boots. Okay, these just slide off pretty easily, which is nice. So, these compared to the Sideshow clones, the joints are so much more sturdy. That was one of the problems with the older Sideshow clones, is after a while the bodies would just become so loose and fragile, and the armor would slip around and it wouldn't really hold. But you can hear in there it is actually like a gear joint to hold these in place, which is really great for posing and generally, longevity, keeping the armor on. You have all of the nice weathering, so this is, if you've seen the final season of Clone Wars, that is, the very end. These troopers are at the very end of the war. They've been weathered. It's right before, Order 66, what's going to happen. So you can see this guy has plenty of wear. He's been in the battle for quite a while. You have the Phase 2 helmet here. Excellent detailing. The visor is nice and reflective. You have tons of motion. A lot of motion on these guys. That arm goes up all the way. The shoulder pad, great motion on all the joints, and like I said, the legs, super posable and sturdy. You have tons of action there, which is great. The armor also isn't too, it's made of plastic, but it's very thick, it's sturdy, it's not very bent, it doesn't like flex very much, it doesn't give you the cheap feel. It's very nice. This belt is a separate piece, and if you ever want to replace the bodies, you do it with the old Sideshow clones because the bodies were so eh. These bodies are pretty sturdy, so you might not want to do that, but there's actually separation points in the armor right here. You can crack the armor that way and take everything off. You can see that's how we did it when we parted it on the site. And then you have your Phase 1 helmet, which is great. These will be really good replacement helmets for the old Sideshow clones. And you have the 332nd, I believe, Ahsoka Trooper helmet, which is going to be great. These are awesome just to have in a helmet case for display. Awesome detailing.
How do you know if a clone is happy or sad?
You can only tell when they have their helmet off. We'll get into more here. You have the jetpack, which is magnetic. And they give you this nice little foam pad to prevent it from scratching. That is magnetic right there.
Turn upside down. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's how you want it right there. Then you have the fire effects. We've seen these with the Mandalorians, the Heavy Infantry Mando. These are the standard fire effects that they give you, which is nice.
They go on the jetpack, right?
Yep. Then you have the weapons. I will try to get the names of these correct. I think this is the DC-15, and this is either DC-15A or DC-15C. I'm probably wrong on one of these, but I know it's DC something. Then you have the rocket launcher, which is great. Base figure stand. Finally a stand that doesn't have the 2 foot pieces, so you can actually pose them in more scenarios. And this is a dynamic flight stand for the jetpack, so you can make him flying. That goes on top, right there. Always be careful. These little pieces, this little nut right here, will always fall off when you open the package sometimes. So you always want to be careful you don't miss that, because that'll keep that together. It's very important. Then you have some more of the Deluxe accessories. You have this backpack, which actually has physical straps, so you can put this on more things that aren't magnetic or whatever. But it does have a magnetic flap. You can actually put stuff in the backpack, which is great. If you see, Rex wears this backpack at the very, very last episode of Season 7. You have I believe the Z6 minigun. Excellent detailing. You can see all of the dry brushing they did right here with the metal to make it look weathered. Excellent piece. You have all your extra hands. You have your standard open, pistol hand, pointing hand, thumbs up hand, right trigger hand, and left trigger hand. And then last but not least, you have some thermal detonators. Again, I think it was episode 5. They have a bunch of the 501st. Anakin tells them to go put the little thermal detonators like this, and put them under the bridge, and then they blow the bridge up. So you have this one, which is kind of your standard thermal detonator that you'd see in like episode 6 that Leia's holding. And then you have this one that will, attach.
A magnet?
These are not magnetic, no.
Okay.
All in all, great figure for the value. Pick up the Deluxe version. The regular version, you're missing these pieces, I believe. I think you're missing this piece as well, and you might be missing one of the guns. But I think the Deluxe is like an extra $20. You get all of these extra pieces. You can get 3 of them and have your Phase 2, your Phase 1, your Ahsoka Trooper to go with the Ahsoka that's going to come out, I think, spring of next year. But like, great value, one of the greatest values I think that Hot Toys has released recently. I'm going to pick up a couple of these, hopefully myself, guaranteed at least one of them. So if you like this video, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. You can like this video down below, comment your favorite thing about this figure, whether it's the new Ahsoka helmet, or the backpack, or the Z6. And you can hit the notification bell down below to be notified of more awesome content. Thanks, guys.